Ah, there we go. Now I should be able to be heard. The test is going beautifully. Okay, yep, it's coming through. Okay. Turn that back up. Okay. Excuse me. Cool. Now if I open that. Alright. Now I can pull this over. Mute this. Okay. Alright. Everything working properly? I'm not sure. We will find out. I think it is. I need to put this into live chat. Okay. Should be working. Keywording there is should be. Okay, cool. So, welcome everyone. I know we don't have anyone in the chat at the moment, but we're gonna just start this off by saying, welcome to Ni No Kuni, Wrath of the White Witch. This is a game that I played back between 2011, 2012, 2013. The game came out in 2011. I have not played this game for almost a decade. So, I decided to get the Switch edition. And we're going to see if this game holds up to today's gaming standards and everything like that. God damn it, don't give me a intro cutscene. Don't you dare try to block out what I'm trying to say right now. But yeah, because I don't have a lot of time to talk over the fact that it likes to just cut me off, let's jump right into it. Into Ni No Kuni, Wrath of the White Witch. Battles will be easier, recommended for players who prefer to focus on story. This is a default set. Yeah, we're just gonna go with the default. Excuse me.
Get a move on, Ollie boy!
Slow down, Mr. Drippy.
But Ding Dong Dell's just down the way.
Huh?
Hmm? Oh.
Huh? What do we do?
Run for it! Ah! Right. Let's get going, shall we?
Huh? Hey, wait for me! So this is your world.
That's right. A whole nother world. Beautiful, innit?
Alright. Let's get right into the game. A level 5 game. Featuring animations by Studio Ghibli Inc. And music by Joe. I'm not even going to try because I'm going to butcher it. Overall, supervision, planning, and story, Akihiko Hino. Directed by Ken Motomura. With technical direction from Yashishiro Akasaka. Studio Ghibli staff. Planning by Toshio Suzuki. Production by Hiroyuki Watanabe. Supervision by Yoshiyuki Momose. And artistic supervision by Ai Kagawa. Level 5 staff. I'm not going to read all these out. You can read them out as they pop up, but this opening intro just gives us an idea of what we're popping into in this game. Honestly, I love Studio Ghibli's films, so this game caught my eye a while back. And oh my god, it is worth the play. But let's see if that worth the play holds up to today's standards. Welcome to Motorville. Drive safe. Good message. Excuse me.
Sorry, mister. Good morning, Miss Layla.
Why, good morning, Oliver. Your groceries are over there, honey.
Thanks.
Oh, I almost forgot. Did Philip find you? He said he had something to show you, dear.
Really? So he finally finished it, huh? Do you know where he is right now?
He just stepped out with some deliveries for me. I doubt he'll have gotten far.
Thanks, Miss Layla.
Oh, say hi to your mother for me.
Sure thing, Miss Layla.
Hey, Ollie! Over here!
And we're right into the game. Oh, it's Phil. Use the left stick to walk over to where Philip is standing. Approach Philip and a face bubble will appear. Press A to speak to him. But yeah, a part of me wanting to play this game is also I just really want to go back to playing it. The other reason is because I'm stress testing my new internet service. And right now, it seems to be holding up pretty well. But we'll see how it goes.
Good thing you found me. Guess what? She's finally ready.
So what Miss Layla said? Is it really what I think it is?
What else would it be, dum-dum?
Boy, you are something else, Phil. So what do we do now?
What else? We take her for a spin. Tonight.
What, tonight? But I can't. I mean, I need to ask my mom, and...
Sure. You go ask your mom. And then when do we do it, huh? Tomorrow? Next year?
Well, No, but... Okay, we'll do it tonight. But we'll have to be real quiet.
Sure we will. Okay, tonight in my garage. Be there or be square.
Sure.
So, this is the child who will save the world.
Or so says the crystal ball, Your Radiance.
The Dark Jinn's power alone will not suffice.
I fear not.
What is the child's name?
Oliver, Your Radiance.
Oliver.
The minimap will be displayed at the top right of the screen as you travel around. This map lets you see your immediate surroundings. Press R to switch to the local map, showing an overview of the whole town. Star lets you see where you need to go next. Your first port of call is Oliver's house. But yeah, I love this game. Opening any menu feels correct. playing how the game is intended to play feels correct. Also, hello, Ben. Welcome to the chat. For those who haven't seen Ben's most recent videos, go check those out. I took a look at his most recent one that he posted the other day. Awesome, inspiring stuff to know. But yeah, hey Ben, how you doing? Hello. Good morning, Oliver. Oh my, just look at all the leaves and branches all over the ground. What an awful mess. Nah, not a problem, man. Genuinely. Like, your shit needs to be seen more. I'm not even gonna lie about that. You have a lot of support from me, and I'm pretty sure Trent gives you all of his support as well. Genuinely, man, you deserve the support. You've come a long way with what you've been working on.
Hey, Mom. I got the groceries.
Thanks, sweetie. Just pop them on the table, will you?
Say, Mom,
Did you say something, sweetie?
you're kind of busy tomorrow, huh?
Well, now that you mention it, I do have to practice for my concert in the morning.
Oh, yeah? So, you'll be in bed kind of early, huh?
Yes, I suppose I will.
Oh, you will, huh?
Will you stop being so mysterious and eat your breakfast? You'll be late for school. And chew before you sleep.
I look over at the fucking chat and I'm like, God damn it.
Yes, Mom. See you later, Mom.
Bye, sweetie. You be good now.
I will.
That name is a crazy name. Hey, Phil, you didn't go to school yet? Ha, school schmool. Today's a special day, kiddo. Today's the day our dream machine finally rolls off of the drawing board and onto the streets of Motorville. Oh boy, I can't wait. When can I see it? Whoa there, cowboy, not so loud. Don't forget this is our secret. Hey, dum-dum, you didn't tell your mom about it, did you? No, I did not. I asked her if she was busy, and she said she has a concert practice, so she'll be in bed real early. Perfect. Then tonight's the night. You still in, kiddo? Sure I am. Tonight at your garage. I'll be there. Excuse me. She must be asleep by now. Neato, she's out like a light. Now's my chance. I have to get to Phil's garage. Press X to open the main menu. You will then be presented with a range of options. Use the D-pad to select an option and press A. Having chosen an option, you can return to the main menu by pressing B. Press it again to return to the game. Additional menu options will become available as you progress through the game. Open the main menu and press the D-pad to... Oh, that wasn't D-pad that it showed before. It was showing X, A, B, and Y. D-pads like that. Okay. Open the main menu and press the D-pad, or... Oh, maybe it was the D-pad. That might be the plus button. It's a little hard to tell because plus button and D-pad are the exact same shape. But anyway, I guess with a traditional, like, Joy-Con, it's a button layout instead of a plus. So I guess that makes sense. Once you have saved your game, you can select continue from the title screen to restart from the point where you left off. You can now use the main menu. Alright, let's get out of the house. Alright, to Phil's garage we go. do not remember how to get there. People. What are you doing, kid? It's late. There's nobody around. But this is Motorville. I guess you'll be okay. Oh, hi. Did you want something? Ah, he lives at the posh part of Motorville. A woman.
In here. What are you looking at?
She looks like... There are two characters she reminds me of. She looks like Alice from Alice in Wonderland, but she also looks like Maria from Sonic the Hedgehog.
Finished? Sure is. The last bearing's in, and she's primed for action. Wanna see?
Do I ever?
All right. Here goes nothing.
Okay.
Wow.
Oh, is this neat? Phil, this is so neat.
You betcha.
It's so neat.
The new Coupe Deluxe ain't got nothing on us, Ollie.
It's not even close.
So, you ready to hit the road, kiddo?
Yeah.
Taking a 7 to 10-year-old out on the road. Okay, there's nobody around. We should take her outside now. So, Phil, who gets to drive first? Huh? Let me see now. Tell you what, kiddo, if you run down the street and make sure the coast is clear, I'll let you have first. You mean that? Oh boy, oh boy. Okay, wait right here. And watch out for Starry Mary, will ya? Starry Mary? You know, the girl who was spying on us before. I swear that kid is cracked. See, there she is again. I'll bet that tattletale goes straight to her olds. She wouldn't do that. What are you, sweet on her or something? Go check out the front already. Sure thing, Phil. I'll be right back. Alright. Sending a child to look over an area, and then sending the child on said road with a car.
All right. The coast is clear. I better go tell Phil.
Don't go.
What? Huh?
It's bad. Please, Oliver. Don't go.
Child.
Who are you? How do you know my name?
Ollie! What's taking you so long?
I'm sorry, Phil. Someone saw me.
Oh, man. Who was it?
Oh, that girl over.
Womp
What
womp.
are you talking about? Huh? There's nobody there.
That's weird. She was right there. A girl.
A girl, huh?
Mm-hmm.
I bet it was that dumb, Starry Mary. Oh no, couldn't be. She's not allowed out. You must be going screwy or something. Anyway, come on.
Oh, okay.
Oliver, the boy who will save the world. But unfortunately for him, his light is yet a mere candle in the blackness.
Indeed. He may be the child the prophecies speak of, but he is a child nonetheless.
Yet these humans can be disturbingly powerful. Did the other's darkness not engulf the land entirely? Might this one not prove equally tenacious?
What would you have me do, Your Radiance?
Such saplings must not be suffered to grow.
Very well, Your Radiance.
He who would save this doomed world must die.
sweetie? Where are you? Oliver?
God, playing this game again makes me just really want to go back and watch a bunch of Studio Ghibli films.
Oliver?
You're kind of busy tomorrow, huh?
Well, now that you mention it, I do have to practice for my
Oh,
concert
my chair's
in the
gonna
morning.
creak a lot.
Oh, yeah? So, you'll be in bed kind of early, huh?
Oliver. Oliver.
God damn it, woman, you're just now putting the pieces together that your son was plotting to do something.
Would you listen to her purr? Ready? Take it slow to start with, okay?
Yep, got it.
All right.
Bro, this kid is like 6 and knows how to drive stick. I don't even know how to drive stick.
We have liftoff! Whoa!
That's not the right phrasing. God damn it.
Ollie!
Oliver? Philip, what happened?
It's Ollie!
Oliver!
Yeah, Studio Ghibli did a really good job with this.
Oliver, wake up!
I can't even lie about that. The animations will always be great in a Studio Ghibli based anything.
Oh, sweetie, I'm so glad you're okay.
I'm sorry, Mom.
I'm sorry. I swear, if I'd known, I never would have.
Don't be silly, Phil. What about you, Carl?
That hunk of junk, I can make another one in no time.
Well, I think you two have had quite enough excitement for one day.
Yes, ma'am. Ja!
Are you okay, Phil?
I still twisted my ankle back there.
Whatever will you children get up to next?
Allie,
Allie?
are you okay?
Mom? What's wrong? Mom?
She always did have a weak heart.
Mom?
Dear.
I'll fetch the doctor.
Mom!
Oliver, sweetie. Oh, sweetie.
Mom!
You'll be okay. I know you will. Be good now. For me.
Mom? Mom? Mom! No. No! Don't leave me. You can't. Mom! Mommy! Don't leave me.
And there is a hero's tragic backstory.
Sentimental fool. Sacrificing herself to save her child.
And yet, thanks to her, the boy lives.
Of course. But shorn of his mother's love, to whom can he now turn for guidance? And soon he will come to our world, where our powers are strongest.
Very good, Your Radiance.
Let
God, I love the White Witch's design. Such a really nice villain design. But I'm also a sucker for galactic inner coats.
Oliver, honey, I brought you some apple pie. I'll just leave it here for you, okay, dearie? Now, you'll just have to wait until dinner, Timmy told her. Oh, it's so sad. He's been in there 3 whole days now.
Oliver, Mummy starts her new job today, but she's asked someone very special to take care of you. Mummy spent a long time making him. I'm sure he'll look after you very well. Be good while Mummy's away, okay? Mommy! Is something wrong, sweetie?
Just come back soon, okay?
Of course, sweetie. We'll always be together, Oliver. Always. Always.
I hate when Ollie cries in this animation because he looks like a 50-year-old man. I forgot how much he looks old when he cries. Yo, it's the dripped out motherfucker.
Oh, what's all this? Curse lifted, is it? Tiny! I'm free! Free!
Huh? What just happened?
You just witnessed the rebirth of Drippy, Lord of the Fairies.
Who?
What, are you deaf or something? Drippy, Lord of the Fairies, I said, didn't I?
Drippy.
That's right, and I'm sick to the teeth of you a snivelling and moaning. A proper crybaby bunting you are. 3 days, man. I mean, I've been sad before, but crying for 3 whole days? I'm surprised there's a drop of water left in you. You're a big boy, man. 3 days is, well, it's unheard of.
What?
Oh dear, bit flummoxed, a wee bit lost for words. Not to worry, man, I got all the answers. Oh, but prepare yourself. Explaining all this is gonna take a while. Ready?
That was Ollie's pie, asshole.
Uh-huh.
Tidy. I like your style. Very honest. Anyway, stay that way, okay? Take you far, I will. On with the show!
Okay.
See, it's like this, see? What it is there's more worlds out there than this one by here. There's what you might call parallel worlds, see? They're like worlds along by the side of your one. And one of those worlds is my world. That's right, a whole nother world.
Another world?
That's quick you are. And I, that is the Lord of the Fairies. The reason I'm by here in this world of yours, well, it's because there's a proper bad apple trying to upset the peace of both our worlds, see? Shadar, the Dark Djinn, his name is. And what he did was, he took over people's hearts and spread war and ruin all over our world. Tried to stand up to him, I did. And he turned me into a flipping doll and kicked me out of our world and into yours, the rotter.
Uh-huh.
And then you went and cried all over me and poof, the curse was lifted, just like that. Which makes me think you must be the one we fairies call the pure-hearted one. The one the legends say will save our world. Just goes to show you can't judge a book by its cover, huh? So, anyway, that means I better get you over to our world and have you get rid of Shadar for us. Alright with you?
Me? But how can I...
Don't fret,
Hey,
man.
small
It's a
child,
responsibility I
I'm
know.
taking you
Be
to a
honest.
different
People
world
think
because
we're
your
big
mom
boys.
died, you're sad, and you can fight a
Oh,
literal
that's probably
demon.
Fedus.
What?
Oh, pure-hearted one, will you please come and save our world?
No.
But he said no.
Sorry, I must have misheard you. What did you say? Go on once more, but louder.
I won't do it. I mean, I can't do it.
This is why they say never work with children. I ask nicely, and you give me a hearty, yes, sir. That's how this works, see? Gee whiz, that would be swell, you say. It's just how these things are done. It's tradition. How am I supposed to work with this? It's like he's never read a story in his life.
But I don't know anything about your world. And I just can't right now.
What, because your mom dropped dead?
Damn, Drippy!
Yeah.
You got a photo of her? Hurry up, will you? I haven't got all day.
Okay.
Let's see now. Blimey. It can't be. But then it can't be a coincidence, neither.
What is it?
The great sage Alicia. Then we might just be able to save your mom.
Huh? What are you talking about?
You ready for another earful?
Yeah.
The souls of people in your world and my world are connected, which means people from over by here have another version of themselves over by there, called a soulmate, see? And people with soulmates can even look like each other. Now, your mom, well, she shared a soul with the great sage Alicia. A proper talent she was.
Huh? So my mom was a sage? But how does that help us save her?
Well, Alicia tried to take on the Dark Djinn, but his power was too much for her, and he trapped her in this dark jewel called the Soul Snare. When that happened, then the link between hers and your mom's souls would have been cut off. But if you could free Alicia, it just might fix the link, and who knows, it might even bring your mom back.
Is that really true?
I can't be sure now, but it's possible, yeah.
Wait. How do you know all this, Mr. Drippy? You've been a doll this whole time.
Ah, now there's clever of you. Good question, lad. It's like this, see? I'm not the only fairy. Even though I was stuck by here, my buddies were keeping me abreast of all the goings-on over there. How? I suppose it's what you might call telepathy. And that's not all. I was sending my lordly orders back over there too, having them spy on Shadar and that, you know, tidy, huh? What is it?
I'll do it. I'll come to your world. I'll come with you and save my mom.
Oh, that's marvelous. You might be doing it for all the wrong reasons, but if it saves our world, I won't look.
You might be doing it for all the wrong reasons.
Better get going then. Chop chop.
Okay. But how do we get to your world?
Oh, curious, are we? Alright, I'll tell you. First thing we need is a drop of magic. Go and have a dig around in the fireplace. There's something hidden there so nosy Parkers won't find it.
But why would anybody hide something in there?
That's for me to know and you to find out. Look lively.
All right. I will say, the controls are a little tanky at times when in buildings.
A mighty spell book.
Huh? A book? But it will burn in there.
Not this book. The Wizard's Companion laughs in the face of fire. Wouldn't be much of a spell book if it didn't, now would it?
Really?
Aha, gotcha.
This is a spell book?
That there is the Wizard's Companion, the fount of all wizarding knowledge.
The Wizard's Companion.
You obtain the Wizard's Companion. Now listen up. I'm going to teach you what's on that Wizard's Companion of yours. If you want to... I can't fucking do the accent. I'm not. I gave it a shot. I'm sorry. I gave it a shot. It's how he words some things that fucks with my throat. If you want to have a read of it, press X to open the main menu. You should see it. You should see it down at the bottom right of there. Then you just need to choose it with A, and you can leaf through the Wizard's Companion to your heart's content. Take a minute or two to have a skim of a few pages, eh? You look like a smart lad, so I'm sure you'll get it soon enough. Oh, I almost forgot. The first thing you have to do when you get your hands on the Wizard's Companion is to make a pledge. You need to vow that you'll do all you can to be worthy of being a wizard. Don't look so flippin' worried. It's not hard. All you have to do is write your name in the book. Write your name in the book with an open, honest heart. And you don't even need to write Oliver. If you don't want. You can write Bunting, Crybaby, or whatever you like. The important thing is you mean it. Go on, scribble your name down. And this is how we just named the file. Which is why the file will still be named Rain. Alright. Are you sure you are happy with the name Rain? Yes. You have taken the Wizard's Pledge and are now privy to the timeless wisdom of the Wizard's Companion.
Tidy. Right, magic in our way over to my world, is it? Now let's see.
What is it?
You got a wand somewhere by here? We can't go casting spells without a wand now, can we?
A wand? Why would we have a wand?
Oh, that's a pain. Ah, well, can't be helped. We'll just have to look for one outside.
Huh? We won't find one out there either.
Don't nitpick, Crybaby Bunting.
If I'm not mistaken, I think his first wand is a literal stick.
Ah, so the Crybaby bit was right, at least was it?
Righto, time to find ourselves a magic wand. You mean there's one hidden somewhere around here? Like the spellbook? Huh, you're having a laugh if you think I'm going to make it that easy, Mun. What do you think I am? Made of wizarding equipment? No, this one's going to be a little more difficult, but our journey over to my world is a hunt for the soul snare, among other things. So why don't you treat this as a warm-up? The Easter egg hunt before the wild goose chase, if you will. Huh? Okay, I guess. I gotta check a message. Why do I have so many messages? What the fuck? Computer having a fucking conniption fit. It's not affecting the stream, I don't think, but it's having a fit. I think I fixed it. Okay. Okay, I'm lying. The thing is I never brought a wand with me. I mean, look at me. The price of my lovability is my small stature, ain't it? I only managed to carry that flippin' book, Mun. Any more and I'd have been crushed. So even fairies tell lies, huh? Of course they do. As fairies are incorrigible liars. Anyway, no point crying over spilled milk. Let's find ourselves a substitute, shall we? A substitute? How can there be a substitute for a magic wand? Well, if you can find something brown and sticky, like maybe a stick, we might just be able to muddle through. Brown and sticky, like maybe a stick. See, Drippy, I don't know where you come from, but something brown and sticky could mean something else. All I'm saying, man. Okay, you're sure a stick will work? Do you think I'm sending you up the garden path or something? Fine, I'll give you a hand. Follow me, Bunting. Okay, so we're just following Drippy. What are you looking at? Don't tell me you're thinking of using this lamppost as a flippin' wand. Well, you can cut that out for a start. Way too flippin' big. We need a stick or something like it. Or something like that, ain't it? Why don't we go have a look over by there? Okay. This is one proper tidy motor, eh? Might get myself one, or get myself one of these. Ahem, sorry, now's not really the time, is it? There ain't anything one like over by here either. Let's go and look over the other side, shall we? Okay. Oh, and when you find something, don't forget to pop it in your bag for safekeeping. Look up at the top left of the main menu, and you'll see your bottomless bag. I cannot speak today. My fucking reading ability is just broken. I'm gonna try to take it a bit slower and read through it. I think the new router is better because the stream quality is crispy. So, how I've done this, I'm gonna explain it just a little bit because, like I said, this is also a test for my internet. I have a device that links directly to my Wi-Fi, and then I have an extender that's here at my desk. That extender has a port in it for, what's it called? Ethernet cables. That Ethernet cable I plug directly into my computer, and ever since doing that, everything just feels crisp. Like right now, I'm looking at my kbps right now, and it's at 2,800. I have never pulled 2,800 on my kbps. So, I'm fine with that. I'm just hoping it stays that good. Like, I'll see it every now and then drop to like 2,500 and something, but it hasn't gone below it yet. So that's really nice. And I've been going for almost an hour now. Excuse me. In there you'll find your items nicely sorted into different categories. There's handy. Use L and R to shift between the categories. Of course, there ain't much to see at the moment, but when you've got loads of stuff, you'll be glad of a bit of order, ain't it? His wording, I get it's foreign, but oh my god, it's really hard for my dyslexia. I have fought with my dyslexia for years, and I have never struggled this badly to read things. Anyway, next time you pocket a tidy item, be sure and have a closer look at it in your bottomless bag. See, even there, I was just like, oh, item and bottomless flip-flopped, and I don't know why. Put it in my bag. Sure. The bottomless bag is now accessible from the main menu. That's the main road that way, mun. Oh, I couldn't read what he said. Okay. Alright. Ugh, it's no use. There's nothing around here that looks like a wand. You're not wrong. Oh, that was Ollie saying that. My brain shut off for a second. You're not wrong, Bunton. Alright. We'd better split up, then. Broaden the search, like. I'll go and take another look around your house. You stay by here and head up an outside search. Okay? Okay. Okay, brown and sticky, brown and sticky. Oliver? Huh? Oh, it's you.
You're the little girl I met before, huh?
Mm-hmm. We met before.
So, how do you know who I am?
I'm really, really sorry, Oliver.
Huh?
Your mummy. I'm sorry. I couldn't save her.
Huh? Why would you be sorry for that?
I wanted to save her. I really did.
Huh? Hey, Wait, where are you going? Hey, where did you go?
Ollie boy, why are you talking to thin air?
Mr. Drippy, she disappeared again.
Huh? Who did?
That strange girl. That's the second time she tried to talk to me.
What's that? A girl? Where? You're right about strange. I can't see her any flipping where.
Well, how could you? She disappeared into thin air.
Well, anyway, there's something I want to ask you.
There is? Sure, go ahead.
Do you mind it? You know, having a sidekick like?
Huh? A sidekick? Who do you mean?
Crikey, that's cold. Who do you mean, he says? Why not stab me in the heart while you're at it? I mean me! I wanted to know if it was alright me joining you on your adventures. Or if you were maybe wanting to trade me in for a younger, prettier model. But it looks like I got my answer, huh? Well, so you know, if you don't have faith in people, you'll never see their true worth. And what's more...
Look at this.
Huh?
It was on the ground, right where that girl was standing.
Chuck it here, then. Top. Well, I'll be a monkey's uncle. It's a wand!
You mean it? A real wand?
Come over by here and take a look, man. It might seem like any old stick, but it's got all magic writing on it, see?
It does, huh? Wow. Is that how people write in your world?
The runes are all faded, so it might have lost a bit of power. But, for our current purposes, it's a beauty.
Neato! What a stroke of luck.
Luckier than you know, Ollie boy. Phew, I never thought we'd actually find one.
Do you think maybe that girl brought it here for me?
You obtained an old stick.
Right, now we need a place to cast our spell. To cast Gateway, you need somewhere proper massive. You need space to give it oomph, see?
Do we really need that much oomph?
Yeah, what kind of question is that? Magic is special, innit? It's sacred, right? You have to cast spells in the best environment possible. You really are new to this, aren't you? This is beginner stuff we're talking about here.
Oh, sorry.
Now, take me somewhere with plenty of space. There's got to be somewhere around by here.
The town square, I guess.
Alright, let's go. What happens if I stop in front of a car? Really, no cars are gonna come now? Oh, I could have gotten it. Oh, it pushed me! It pushed me! I got hit! This is an outrage.
Do you really think we should be doing this here?
No worries, man. Normal people can't see magic, see? Go on, Ollie boy. Cast Gateway.
Alright. Let's cast Gateway.
That's it, man. You got it.
So if normal people can't see magic, what is going on here for other people? Because that book is floating.
Whoa. Tiny!
What is it? Stop that now! Heel boy, heel!
Told you, they didn't notice a thing. Yeah. Let's get a shunt in, crybaby bunting.
For the last time, it's Oliver!
Hey, it's not bad work for a crybaby, this.
Oh.
And we're off to another world!
Hey, wait! Wait for me!
going, shall we?
Huh? Hey, wait for me! So this is your world.
Ah, home at last. But there's a tidy way to go yet.
Hey, Mr. Drippy, that was pretty neat just now, huh?
Oh, that herd of elk. Enjoy your first encounter with the majestic wildlife of our mysterious world, did you?
Uh-huh. Huh? Jeepers.
Oh, Nickers! Where did he spring from?
Ah! What do we do?
He's not like the big softies just now. He's itching for a fight. Proper savage.
Let's run away!
No, use that stick you got by there. Give him a whacking and send him packing.
Ah!
Look lively, he's making his move.
All right.
Watch this!
Where did my chat box go? There it is. Okay. Hello, hello. Yes, it is on sale on Steam. It's genuinely a really good game to play. Honestly, I've been deciding whether or not I wanted to play this on stream or if it was something I wanted to record, but here we are. I'm playing this game almost 10 years, maybe a little bit more after the last time I ever played it, and I'm playing the Switch version right now. And honestly, I'm not disappointed. After almost a decade of not playing this game, it holds up. As far as I've played, it holds up. Also, welcome to the chat. Yeah, it's good to have new people in this stream. Alright, see that blue gauge underneath that? That's your magic points. MP, ain't it? Don't worry about magic for now, man. Let's talk about beasties first, shall we? You can see lots of information about them up by now. Oh, on the right, there's useful, huh? The red gauge shows your HP. Oh, shows you their HP. Sorry, still reading really weirdly. Get that down to nothing and you've won. And the speech bubble thingies down by here are the commands you can use in battle. Well, that's enough to be going on with. Try giving the rotter a smack with your stick. Just use the directional pad to select attack, confirm your choice. Oh, excuse me, ew. With A, and Bob's your uncle. Righto, get cracking with the whacking. Let's get him. Tidy, or should I say, nice. That's what you say when you find an enemy's weak spot on, or block a big attack, see? Oh ho, and look at that. It's dropped something. You best pick it up, eh? That's what's known as a glim, Ollie boy. Enemies drop them in the heat of battle. Green glims like that one you just grabbed will restore a few of your HP. The blue ones give you MP back instead. Same color as the gauge, see? Tidy. Oh, and you can also give your HP and MP a boost with spells and items, ain't it? Of course, you'll just have to take my word for that, what with you not having any at the Okie doke. That's enough from me. It's time for you to practice what I preach. Go on, boy. Go on, boy Bach. Give him what for. Got him. I will say, given the fact that it's taken 57 minutes to get to this point, it is a little bit of a slow burn start, but there's a lot to do with that slow burn start, where it doesn't feel like it's slow.
Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, our world is absolutely riddled with beasties. But keep that up and you'll have nothing to worry about. Right, let's get a move on, shall we?
Sure, Mr. Drippy, but where are we going?
Well, first off, we need to get you a wand.
But I
Gameplay looks good. Thank you. This game is probably in my top 3 favorite games of all time. It does sit below Conker's Bad Fur Day and Paper Mario: Thousand Year Door for me, but it is still one of my top 3. And honestly, I wouldn't have it any other way.
So, are wands really so hard to find here?
Well, time was you couldn't move for the flipping things. But since Shadar showed up, magic's taken a real nosedive. He banned people from using it, see? Cursed anyone who tried to. He scared them all so much they gave it up.
So, he's pretty scary, huh?
Well, he turned me into a flipping doll, didn't he? Just saying his name's enough to make most folks brick it. Still, I'd rather be a doll than have him go poking round in my heart. No one wants to be broken-hearted.
Broken-hearted? Like, sad?
Worse than that, much worse. It's when he steals a piece of a person's heart. Poor beggars don't know whether they're alive or dead. That's no way to live, man.
So that's why they're all so scared of him, huh? We can't let him go on doing this.
Well, it's not a matter of letting him, is it? It's not like people flipping enjoy it. That's why I brought you here, innit? You might just be able to stop him, see?
You really think I can?
Of course you can! You are the pure-hearted one! And the legends say that the pure-hearted one will drive away the darkness. We'll teach you a few tasty spells and you'll be ready to face him in no time. Sound good to you?
Okay, I'll do it. I'll learn magic.
Of course you will, and that's why we need to find you a better wand.
All right. Let's head for Ding Dong Dell.
Tidy.
Alright. And off to Ding Dong Dell we go. Not only is this game pretty, just in how it looks in general, this overworld map, one of the prettiest things I've ever seen. And it takes a lot for me to say I like an overworld map. Because, sure, there's open world games where their overworld maps are very pretty. But I'm talking like, you're playing an RPG with kind of turn-based combat, almost like Final Fantasy 13. But even then, the combat's really nice, it's really smooth. It can get a little tedious at times, but I think overall, it's really nice. And this game kind of fuses a lot of things together. It fuses a lot of magic systems, it fuses a almost like Pokemon-esque system where you can take beasties as just your own and use them in battle, but I akin it more to Digimon than I do Pokemon. But I'm not going to bother reading all this. This is just explaining how combat really goes. Oh yeah, here is just a little something. Consider it a gift from the Lord High Lord of the Fairies. Ugh. You obtain 3 loaves of white bread. Thanks, but what do I do with these? Just have a munch on one when you're feeling a bit ropey, and you'll be right as rain in no time, mun. But a wizard cannot live by bread alone, Ollie boy. He needs a proper wand and all, and that knobbly thing in your hand is doing my flippin' head in. See that big castle to the north? That's Ding Dong Dell, that is. Reckon we'll find ourselves a wand by there. So let's get moving, shall we? So, kinda yes and no. It's not an open world like, oh, hey, I can go to the final boss right now. But it is an open world in the sense of the areas you're in, you can explore to your heart's content. Unless there's like a story-based event where certain parts of the map are covered by something or things like that. If anyone here is aware of how the Bravely Default series does their map system, that's kind of the best way to explain it. there's cutoff points to different areas, but those areas, once they're open, become an open world basis. Ooh, that's a nice hit. Yeah, it's a very interesting way of doing the map system, but I like it. It's nice. But basically the map boils down to a giant grind field, where you can basically go anywhere in this map range to basically deal with enemies and things like that, to do your leveling and grinding, and do your capture rate system for different beasties to help you on your journeys. But for now, before we go to Ding Dong Dell, I think it's a good idea to take on some of these beasties.
We can do this!
But yeah, see, it's not like it's turn-based combat, but it is like real-time based turn-based, if that makes sense. I don't remember the exact like terminology for gameplay like that, but you can be hit during your attacks as well. There is a way to basically do a type of parry system, I guess, but I think it's later in the game. Unless I'm mistaking that for the second game. But, yeah. I will say, I overall enjoy the combat system. It is genuinely one of my favorite combat systems. But yeah, there is a limit. So if you notice the clocked gauge on the screen whenever I hit an attack, that's how long that attack will cycle until you need to choose a different action. So it's almost like it's a timed turn base. That's a better way of putting it. I think it's a good idea to get us to level 3 before going into Ding Dong Dell.
Watch this!
Yeah, see? Clock goes up, then you have a new option to choose. You can also cancel it out at any time, but honestly, if you're committed to an attack, you might as well do it unless you know that you're going to get hit with something that's going to basically OHKO you. Alright, Ouroboros. But yeah, a lot of these early game areas is just... There is a large variety of monsters. I do not even joke about that. So if... Oh, hold on. If I go here... It's going to take a moment. Oh, shoot. At some point, if we don't have it already... Here it is. There is an entire, like, bestiary based around all the monster types in this game. And it's just this long list of different types of monsters. Honestly, the starting area, you'll see, like, the same generic, like, 4 enemies in this, like, start area for, like, just a little bit until like more of the story opens. But honestly, it's enough variety where it doesn't feel stale. Because a lot of your combat early game is just smacking things with a stick until you get your first spell, which we get once we go to Ding Dong Dell. But if I'm not mistaken, the moment we walk into Ding Dong Dell and get that spell, I don't think we can leave for a bit. So that's another reason why I want to level before going in. Because despite me only having 2 difficulty options, that being easy and normal, I went with normal mode because it's, well, what the game should be played on, in my opinion, unless you are, like, entirely new to the combat system. But for me, it's still a hard game with some bosses. There are some boss battles that are genuinely really, really hard. And it's not because they're, like, overly done. It's because a lot of the moves have to be timed. Like I said, attacks are timed. Defense is timed. You basically have to time everything perfectly. God damn it. There's a lot of status conditions in the game. There's a lot of attack variety in the game. We do get other companions who will follow Ollie around on his adventures. One is a healer, and the other one, I don't remember how he works. I've always treated him like a glass cannon character. Rhinosaur, come here.
Watch this!
Okay, we're gonna take a moment to go around. Alright. We'll have to heal once we leave battle, but that's fine. Tender beef. Nice. Bottomless bag, provisions, Ollie. But yeah, there's a bunch of different weapon types, armor types. So enemies, if you get close enough, I'll try it with the bartender over here. If I get close enough, oh, actually, Rhinosaur. If I stand still, he'll run up to me, stop, and then initiate battle if I don't.
Let's go!
And a lot of times, if you're in an area that's like heavily dense with something, sometimes you don't always notice an enemy is running up. And sometimes you just get hit because you don't realize it, and then you get forced into a battle. You do always have the option to run away, but if I'm not mistaken, that itself is also kind of an annoying process, dependent on what you're fighting. Because if I'm not mistaken, there are enemies who will just straight up say, haha, no, you're not allowed to leave. Alright, I think this next battle will get it. But yeah, aside from that, gameplay aside, the story is really beautiful. Again, Studio Ghibli works. Always a 10 out of 10. I'm sorry, I have never had a bad time with anything Studio Ghibli related. Well, aside from the second game in this series, which I don't hate the second game. I just don't care for the main character of the second game. Revenant Kingdom is a oddball out of the group of Studio Ghibli's based stuff. Alright, level 3. And now we can head to Ding Dong Dell. And getting locked into the Ding Dong Dell, I'm not sure if I'm remembering the right place. I think it's Ding Dong Dell we get locked into. Oh, Knickers, there's something I forgot to tell you. What's that, Mr. Drippy? Here in my world, I have been doing it this whole time. Thank you, Drippy. You can switch vibration on and off there as well. Speaking personally, I have it on. A rumble just ain't a rumble without a bit of a rumble, is it? Now, I know this is a lot to take in, Ollie boy, but I'm sure you'll get used to it. I guess.
classic case of broken-heartedness.
Broken-heartedness? You mean that thing you were talking about before?
That's right. The broken-hearted are people who've had part of their hearts stolen. Poor souls just aren't themselves. Go all weird and useless they do.
So his heart was broken by...
Keep up, will you? Shadar, innit? If anyone tries to stand up to him or does anything he doesn't like, he breaks their hearts into pieces so they can't put up a fight.
Jeepers. But if he stays that way, we can't get into Ding Dong Dell.
Then you'd better cure him. Ain't it, Ollie boy? It's time to mend your first broken heart. Mend it? But how do I do that? Well, you can't do it just yet. There's a couple of things we'll be needing first. But I know an old man who's got just what we need. Proper useful I am. Ha. An old man? What old man? What do you mean, what old man? The old man, ain't it? Lives in the wood to the north of here. Proper deep and dark. Or deeply dark. It is. Sorry. Again, the way Drippy words things really hurts my head to read because I'm dyslexic, so apologies. That's why they call it the deep dark wood. Makes sense, I guess. And we leave for the deep dark wood. Which, if I'm not mistaken, is over that way. Oh, yeah, on the map. I always forget there's a star on the map to indicate that. Oh, yep, like that. You can get into a random encounter like that if you're not paying attention to your map area. There we go. The reviews on Steam are really good. Are you looking at it? No worries. Your reading is fine. Thank you. Oh, but yeah, honestly, it's kind of a breath of fresh air to play this after so long of not. Yeah, we'll deal with you. Early on in the game, I do recommend getting into any fight you possibly can, because the better set off you are before your first spell, the better off you'll be for fights down the road. And there's one fight in particular that always basically gets me, and we'll probably show it off in a different stream because I don't think we'll get that far today. It's a bit of a trek. Yeah. Shiny. That's the other thing. There's in the open world, I think in some townships as well, you can also find like items sparkling on the ground, which are very helpful if you don't have the gold to actually obtain items from a shop. So it's nice to know that there is like open world items you can grab that are still useful. But yeah, there's a lot of games that I've said I'll continue playing and then just never touched again after that. This is a game that I am more than willing to go back to. And I mean way more than willing to go back to.
Let's do it!
This game is genuinely just too fun not to go back to. Now, the one complaint I've always had with this game is the fact that how Ollie walks, I'm almost positive, is how he always will walk. My biggest complaint has always been he cannot run. There is no button to sprint in the main overworld map. Like, if it was just the towns where he was walking like that, sure, I'd be fine with it. but he seems really slow in the open world, and I think that has to do with just the era this game was made in back in 2011. But even then, I don't think it'd be that hard to hold this button to sprint. Hell, you could hold the stick in to sprint. Look at that. It's a waystone. There's useful. A waystone? Yeah, man. There are these ancient stones, see? You can use them to store a record of your adventures so far. Yeah, that's the other thing. So when in dungeons, because that's what this is, it's one of the dungeons of the game, you cannot save from your menu. You have to save at these stones. But why not? Why not, he says. Give me strength, mun. 'Cause they're crawling with horrible beasties, ain't it? They are? That sounds kind of scary. You'll get used to it, mun. Just remember, you can't go recording your progress any old where. Allow me to explain a little more. Yep, it'll restore health and magic to full, but that's not all. It'll let you save your progress. So that's nice. Yes, the environments are very nice. Do I think all the environments are very pretty in this game? No. I wish I could, but no. There are some areas in this game where you can see it a little bit on the trees here, where you can tell it's like that paper aspect of a 3D model instead of it being a proper 3D modeled object. It's fine for the environments that have like big lush open areas, but for areas that have very sparse like trees and things like that, it's noticeable. It's very noticeable, and it's just kind of from time to time. It kind of breaks the aesthetic. On sale for another 43 hours or so. I added it to the wish list. Nice. Sure, Mr. Drippy. Dighty, that's what I like to hear. Let's hope you're as good as your world. Or word. Righto, next up, the old man of the woods. Alright. And we can save. There we are. Also, this here, we will deal with these later, but they're mainly used for the fact that we have a companion system. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, it just lets me switch out my companions. I could be wrong. Anyway, let's follow Drippy. Hold on, Drippy. Ah, so this is still where Drippy will yell at us for going away that we aren't supposed to. Okay. Good stream got to run. Good stream got to run. I subscribed. Hey, good to have you here. Always welcome in my stream. Nice guy. Have a good one, man.
Mr. Drippy! Wait for me!
God damn it, Ollie.
Who goes there?
Jeepers.
Ollie boy, meet old Father Oak. How do, you a leafiness?
Oh, Drippy, it's you. And to what do I owe the pleasure?
Well, I got a visitor by here from another world, see? And what it is, I was wondering if you might lend us a bit of a hand, like.
Oh, I should have known. You only ever come to see me when you are in need.
Sorry, you tall ship. You know I'm always very grateful.
This boy.
Ah, spotted it. Did you bark ship?
Well. The pure-hearted one. He who will drive out the darkness. And Drippy, you mean to...
That's right, your ancient ship. We're off to give Shadar a right royal hiding.
You? Why? As reckless as shall have my aid. But first, we had better give the boy a familiar, had we not?
Oh, yeah. Clean forgot I did. He's right, Dolly boy.
Hello,
Might be a
Silver.
bit early,
Welcome to
but
the
I
stream.
suppose we better teach you how to conjure up familiars, innit?
Familiars?
Yeah, familiars. Here in our world, you can magic up little fighting creatures from your heart, see? They're called familiars. Where we're going, the beasties are only going to get bigger and meaner. So, you're going to need a helping hand, or claw, or beak, or tentacle.
Can I really do it?
Well, there's only one way to find out. You want to help your mum, don't you?
Sure I do.
Well then, grab your wizard's companion and turn to the page marked Form Familiar.
But Mr. Drippy, there's no spell named Form Familiar here. You what? The boy is correct. Look at his wizard's companion. It would seem that it is missing more than a few of its pages. Really? Knickers. So, does that mean I can't cast the spell? Oh ho ho. I am not as powerless as that, or as all that, young man. Oliver, was it? Let me see how Form Familiar. Let me see now. Form Familiar. Ah, yes. A gift from me to you, young Oliver. You received a page describing the Form Familiar spell. Thank you very much, Old Father Oak. But simply possessing the page for a particular spell is no guarantee that you will be able to make use of it. Some spells are simply not meant for certain wizards, such as life. Don't worry about that for now, Mun. Just give Form Familiar a go, will you? Sure thing, Mr. Drippy. And now, we cast Form Familiar.
What's this?
That's tidy work, Ollie boy. Look at that. A warrior from your very own heart. A familiar.
This is a familiar?
That's right. The fighting spirit inside you made flesh. A soldier of your soul.
And he can really help me fight? Huh? Ouch! That was a mean trick.
And the stronger you get, the harder he's gonna hit as well.
Wow.
So this is a familiar, huh? And he'll be coming with us? Indeed he will, Lolly boy. The more the merrier, ain't it? Here, you'd better give the little fellow a name, eh? His name is Mighty? Nah, you know what? His name... His name shall be known as Yeatless. Oliver, we cannot let you step off into the wild with only that withered wand in your hand. Let me give you some spells to aid you in battle. The first in the restorative incantation known as Healing Touch. Received a page describing the Healing Touch spell. Tidy. That's the most useful spell there is for a wandering adventurer. Cuts, bruises, sprains, gashes, all gone in a jiffy with Healing Touch. Gee, you make it sound like I'm going to get hurt an awful lot, Mr. Drippy. Next, I give you the gift of Blazing Inferno. Fireball. It's wizard time, motherfucker. Fireball. Shoots a little ball of fire, that one does. Plant-based beasties flippin' hate fire, mun. Even old Treeface here is scared of Fireball. Drippy, how dare you? You would never aim such a spell at me, would you, boy? Golly, of course not, old Father Oak. Who is messaging me? Why am I getting pinged? But yeah, I think after we're done with Father Oak here, I think that's where we're going to call it for today. But we'll see. Yep, just teaching me how to use my spells. It's a duck. A duckosaur.
Uh-oh.
Huh?
Spoiling for a fight, is it? Better give him what he wants, Ollie boy.
Huh? But what do I do?
Just think what you want him to do and he'll do it. It's as easy as falling off a log, man.
Okay. Just think what I want him to do. Here goes.
Teeny bopper.
We can do this.
Alright.
Here goes.
And now, I'm attacking with him. Alright. Yep. You're basically just telling me how to use my actions. Yep. Get him. But yeah, Yeetless shares the health pool with Ollie, so... Yeetless dies, so does Ollie. Alright, goes to the creature cage where we can feed him sweets and different things to help with his attributes. Alright. Alright. He has a favor to ask. Yep. We are going to help him, yada yada yada. Yeah, we're basically going to deal with the Forest Guardian is basically what he's asking us to do. Beyond the Whispering Waterfalls, I wish you luck. First spells, now familiars, you're turning into a proper wizard, ain't it, Ollie boy? I guess I am, huh? Now then, why don't you take a closer look at your new mate, eh? Okay, yep, We get it, Drippy. Alright, your friends and familiars are now available. As far as I'm aware, I shouldn't be able to save right now. Yeah, I don't think I am. Alright, in which case, that's the way to the tree. We are going to make our way back to the save point, and I think that's where we're going to call it for today. But yeah, as I'm going back, thank you guys so much for dropping in today. It was very nice to be able to actually stream without crashing. That's a very nice thing to be able to do. The other thing I would like to say is, I'm aware, Drippy, I would like to go and save wrong thing. But yeah. We're gonna save. We're gonna just be done for the day. But yeah. Thank you all so much for dropping in. We are gonna continue this game. I make that as a promise. When are we going to continue? I don't fully know yet. Excuse me. But I do plan to continue this game more. I love this game way too much not to. So, without further ado, thank you so much for dropping by. This has been your boy Rain. So glad to be back. Signing off. Peace.